You know that feeling when a Lamborghini rolls down the street and everyone just stops and stares? That's the kind of presence the 2026 Aventador has, only amplified. Because this isn't just another update, it's a statement. If you thought the Aventadors of the past were aggressive, the 2026 model takes everything you loved and cranks it up to 11. Start with the design, and you can already tell something big has changed. Those iconic sharp angles are still there, but they've been sharpened even further. It's like the lines on this thing were drawn with purpose and precision instead of just styling. The front end has these slender, piercing headlights that give it an almost predatory glare. The front splitter isn't just there for show, it looks like it could bite a racetrack in half. Walk around the side and that classic wedge shape isn't just alive, it's evolved. The proportions feel more dramatic, like the car is crouching, ready to leap. The sculpted side air intakes are larger and more purposeful, pushing air exactly where it needs to go. And that rear haunch? Massive. It makes the Aventador look planted, like it's glued to the road even when it's standing still. Out back, the taillights have that iconic Y-shaped Lamborghini look, but they've been redesigned for a more modern, laser-sharp signature. And those exhausts, 4 bold pipes sitting at the center, they look like rocket thrusters more than car exhausts. It's a rear end that practically announces its arrival before you hear a single note from the engine. Speaking of the engine, oh man. Lamborghini didn't play it safe here. Underneath that sculpted hood sits a naturally aspirated V12 that is as much a part of Aventador DNA as those crazy scissor doors. For 2026, Lamborghini has tuned it further to deliver even more punch and responsiveness. The result? A soundtrack that makes your heartbeat match every rev and a power delivery that feels like pure adrenaline. Now, there's also some modern performance tech in this beast. Lamborghini has dialed in sharper suspension, more precise steering, and a traction control system that feels almost intuitive, helping this wide, high-powered car feel surprisingly balanced even when you really push it. But despite all the tech, the driving experience still feels raw and emotional, which is exactly what Aventador fans want. Inside, the Aventador continues that edgy, futuristic feeling. Step in and you're surrounded by sharp angles and high-quality materials that feel as premium as they look. The seats hug you in all the right places, and when you sit in that cockpit, you feel like you're inside a supercar, not just in one. There's a big central display that keeps things modern and convenient, but Lamborghini hasn't forgotten that drivers want actual buttons and tactile controls where it counts. It's a cabin that feels like a perfect match to the wildness outside, refined, but ready to unleash. So what about features? You're getting advanced driving aids that make high-speed cruising safer and more confidence-inspiring, plus creature comforts like premium audio, connectivity features, and driver assist modes for daily driving. Lamborghini has managed to keep the Aventador engaging without making it intimidating for everyday use, a tricky balance that they've pulled off well here. Let's talk about price, because, yeah, this isn't inexpensive. The 2026 Aventador starts somewhere in the neighborhood of the high 6 figures. And with options? It can climb well past that. But for many, that price tag isn't just a cost, it's a ticket to something extraordinary. You're paying for exclusivity, for a driving experience that most people only dream about, and for a car that'll turn heads everywhere you go. Now, compared to past Aventadors, this 2026 version feels like the most refined and the most extreme at the same time. Previous models were already blisteringly fast and outrageously styled, but this one feels more cohesive. It has more presence, a sharper personality, and an engine that feels more alive at all revs. If you loved the Aventadors before, you're going to feel like Lamborghini didn't just improve on the legacy, they elevated it. So is the 2026 Lamborghini Aventador worth the hype? Absolutely. It's loud, insane, dramatic, unforgettable and every bit a Lamborghini in the way it makes your pulse race. Whether you see it rolling up to a meet or you're behind the wheel yourself, it's the kind of supercar that doesn't just get attention, it demands it. If you're as excited about this as I am, drop a comment below telling me what you think. Are you all in on the 2026 Aventador? And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives like this into the biggest supercar releases. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.